Welcome back, Flur community. I hope you're all well and having an incredible day as always. And in today's video, it is time for the weekly news update where we're going to be covering everything that's significant that's happening on both the Songbird and the Flur network. Okay, kicking things off here, we have this huge news from Crypto.com. If you just look at their profile here on X, 3 million followers. This is absolutely huge, although they do somewhat neglect mentioning the Flur network, but I'm going to jump into that in just a second. Crypto.com are thrilled to announce their strategic partnership with Vivo Power to provide custodial support for the expansion of the digital asset treasury holding strategy and more. And this is the full document. I did actually create a dedicated video for this, and it talks about integrating XRP staking to their user base and their platform. This is absolutely huge, and I think it's a lot bigger than what people initially thought. This partnership essentially brings institutional validation of XRP yield on the Flur network through F assets and XRPFi through applications such as Firelight. This paves the way for more to follow, and this is just one of the very first dominoes to fall. As many of you know, there are huge amounts of XRP held on exchanges, and if the exchanges aren't offering yield, they're going to fall behind, and exchanges like Uphold and Crypto.com seem like they are paving the way for more exchanges to follow suit. We did a bit of a recap here on the video, and what I'm going to do is just fast forward in this video a little bit, and we're going to go here. This is what I wanted to share with you. So, through Crypto.com platform, shareholders will benefit from superior liquidity for XRP and other digital assets, as well as access to upcoming XRP restaking via the Flur network, which Vivo Power has already partnered with. We've heard about a lot about this in the past, but the fact that Crypto.com is going to be supporting XRP restaking via the Flur network and Firelight is absolutely huge. Right, moving along here, we've got this, a network update for the Flur network recently just got pushed, and it basically is, as we can see here, an implementation of a network hard fork and applied updates to support EVM Shanghai on Flur, so the Ethereum virtual machine. So this is the Shanghai version, which unlocks more functionality for developers and also enhances security and configurability. This is great news for developers if they want to get access to the latest features of the Ethereum virtual machine. Right, moving along here. When are F assets going to launch? I know many people are always asking, especially in the comments every single week. Well, here is the updated timeline. Version 1.2 is incoming on the Songbird network as soon as the audit gets passed. It's currently being audited and is expected to come back mid-August, which is just about where we are right now. Version 1.2 is launching on the Flur network after the Code for Arena competition. So this is the announcement for this audit competition, and it does start on the 18th, so in a few days' time. F assets, providing there are no major hiccups, is going to launch on Flur shortly after this concludes. When does this conclude, I hear you ask? Well, we can go here, and I already took a snapshot of this for you. The earliest possible launch date for F assets version 1.2 on the Flur network is September 22nd. We can see that it starts here on the 18th, and it runs for about 1 month, and it ends on the 22nd of September. We know that F assets version 1.2 is going to launch after this date, and yeah, so don't expect it to launch on Flur anytime before then, but as I did mention earlier, it is expected to launch on Songbird imminently. We've got this from Firelight here. We're integrating Flur Network's Flur Time Series Oracle also known as the FTSO, to provide real-time price feeds for staked XRP and FXRP. And I think this is just a great opportunity to highlight the novel functionality that the Flur Network offers. The Flur Time Series Oracle really is the best in its class, offering really high integrity data at a negligible cost for developers. And it's great to see applications utilizing this, not just Firelight, but also applications such as XDeFi, and also the applications that I build. Digital Dynamics utilizes the Flur Time Series Oracle to give dynamic pricing when it comes to NFTs. Right, moving along here, we've got this from SparkDex. They have this buyback and burn program, and that's 5% of decentralized exchange trading fees and 20% of perpetual trading fees. All of this is used to buy back the Spark token and then burn it. The Spark token is the native asset of their platform, and you can stake that and essentially share some of the trading fees that this platform generates. Right, moving along here. This is an important update from Spend the Bits. It is quite a large wall of text here, but the too long didn't read side of it is that they're transitioning from STB XRP app to the new Flur Network's version of the app. And this allows you to send currencies and spend currencies through their app powered by the Flur Network. Again, if you want to follow them, at spend_the_bits. Right, moving on to NFTs here. We're on xHaven. Topping the charts for this week is the Focus Pass. Second place goes to Blockbones. In third place, it's the Fat Cats. Fourth place, Canary Reborn Bronze. And in fifth place, the Flare Ninjas. Onto Digital Dynamics. This is a very strong hint, so take of it what you will. When the value proposition for holding a Digital Dynamics royalty NFT becomes more attractive, it really does have a downstream effect on the entire ecosystem. It makes dynamics more valuable as these royalty NFTs can only be bought with 1 million dynamics. And once you buy the NFT, 100% of it is burnt in that transaction. This makes all Digital Dynamics powered collections more valuable because they are the only collections that emit dynamics every single month, and all you have to do is hold a fully fused NFT. And finally, it makes the launchpad for Digital Dynamics increasingly attractive for even bigger creatives looking to bring utility to their artwork. This is, like I said, a very strong hint. It's going to be interesting the next couple of months because I do have some big news incoming for the Digital Dynamics family. In addition to this, Dynamics emissions during the growth phase of Digital Dynamics has been boosted massively. We've seen 150,000 dynamics for every single collection distributed for the past 3-4 months, and even longer for the Blockbones family. The race to accumulating 1 million, which unlocks the royalty NFT, is increasing and intensifying, and it's going to get a lot more interesting next month. So stay tuned for that. We just launched a new collection, and this is a pixel collection, pixel artwork, and Azapadi's NFT pizzas are now here to be created. So if you want a slice of the action, you can visit the Digital Dynamics website, digitaldynamics.co.uk. And I also created this statistics page, which shows you which NFT collections are offering the biggest rewards. As I said, each NFT gives rewards every single month, and you can scroll down here. They're actually ordered by descending. So the more fully fused there are, the less dynamics rewards that you get, because there is a fixed amount of dynamics distributed each month between the amount of fully fused NFTs. So the lower the fully fused count, the higher the rewards. You can see here for the pizzas, currently, this is real-time data as well, over 1,500 dynamics per NFT. And if you scroll down here to the Smuggler Chimps, which is all sold out with a very high fused count, the rewards per NFT is just 140, so over 90% less. Something to consider if you are joining the race for the 1 million dynamics. And if you do want to see how you stack up against everyone else, you can come here to the rich list and see where you are. Right, moving along. Blockbones rarity-based rewards is now live for month 8 of over 20. We're distributing 800,000 FLR, a huge amount of FLR, and next month it does increase to 900,000, and the month after 1 million, the month after that 1.1 million, etc., for a period of at least 20 months. We've got this as well, 7 million bones burnt. This represents 7% of the supply, and the rate in which this is decreasing is actually increasing. So very interesting to see how this affects the price. And of course, your bones are going to be redeemable for FLR. We've got a growing war chest of FLR once the flare drops end. So the lower the supply of bones, the lower the circulating supply, the higher the ratio that you will be able to redeem at. Right, moving along here, this is from Pixel Chain Games, also known as Pico. I've actually been joining them in the incubator program from Encode and Flur. And if you love the Flur Network, and if you love playing games, if you love making money, and you love the memes, then you may want to check out their meme race. And this is just a Telegram bot, and you can play it on a web browser as well, where you can essentially bet on the outcome or the price changes of various meme coins. Don't worry, you're not buying meme coins themselves, you're just betting on the prices, and it utilizes the Flare Time Series Oracle. So it is a lot of fun. Be sure to check it out, and I will leave a link in the description of this video if you are interested. We've got this from EasyA, who have just launched a new challenge for their app. This is a great way to learn about the Flur Network, and in this particular lesson or challenge, you can learn about Flur 2.0 and the grand vision of Hugo and what he wants to bring to the broader community. Yes, there's been an update to the Flur Network official website. They've introduced a search feature, which I think is very much welcomed, especially from my perspective. This is a great way to find out information regarding staking, F assets, RFLR rewards, events, news updates, partnerships, whatever it may be. This is going to be your best way to find that information. And of course, I'll be sharing the information for breaking news as and when it becomes available. We've got this from Jenna here, who is hosting an absolute behemoth of a live stream tomorrow, if you are watching this live. And yeah, she's featuring Hugo and also Santiago Velez. He is the co-founder of the XAO on the XRP ledger, but also the founder of XDeFi, which is a futures trading platform that has launched on the Flur Network. This is going to be very interesting, and highly recommend you tune into this. I'll be watching it and probably snipping up some of the clips here and seeing what they both have to say. I'd just say a big congratulations to Jenna for getting two heavyweights in the industry, both Hugo and Santiago, together, and seeing if they have any synergies between themselves. Of course, we have the Flur Network, which is hosting F assets, and yeah, it's going to be great to listen to and watch. Highly recommend you tune in. Right, finally guys, I am going to be launching videos on TikTok. This is going to be something very different from my usual style here on YouTube. You may want to check it out. I will leave a link below if you are interested, and there is a rumor that there may be a face reveal once we get this party started. So that is pretty much it, guys. I would like to thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you have an incredible day as always. Take care, and until next time, I'm out.
Mission Control, we have liftoff.